What's going on, guys? Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs. Pat's downstairs changing. We just got done golfing out here in Tahoe. About to jump on the water and have some fun on the boat. But first, we have to welcome him to the 99 Club. Welcome to the 99 Club, my brother!
Well, that's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Best
That's
QB in the
awesome.
league, best rating
That's
in the
awesome.
game, baby.
Dude, this is awesome. Right there? What is this?
Yeah. Let's see what that is.
Oh,
That thing is dancing.
oh, the 99 chain? I just want to give a shout out to EA Sports. It's an amazing feeling. When you grow up as a little kid and you see those guys get that 99 rating, it's a special thing. And to be able to get that 99 rating, that's something that I'll forever have. It's a truly special moment.
What's going on, guys? Hope you're all having a great day today. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Madden 21 quarterback ratings because they just came out today, and from what I saw there was a bit of good, bit of bad, and we'll talk about that. But before we get into today's video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure you press subscribe, and make sure you turn that bell notification on so you don't miss a video. Anyway guys, let's get into it. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to go over a little bit, kind of like I said before, the Madden 21 quarterback ratings, because they did recently just come out, and you know, there's some things that have changed, some things that obviously haven't changed, and we're just going to hop right into it. So I guess first of all, for number one, it would be Patrick Mahomes with 99, and overall, I think this is a really, really good move. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, and I'm sure in many other opinions, or other people's opinions, is the best quarterback in the National Football League without question, especially with the $500 million contract that Mahomes just got this past week. So to see him at number one for 99, definitely not a surprise. I think he really deserves it, and he's definitely going to be very dominant going into 2021 and into the future. Now, number two, probably the most underrated quarterback that's a really, really good quarterback is Russell Wilson, and he's coming in second for Madden 21 at a 97 overall. And, I mean, I think Russell Wilson definitely should be a 97, at least in that range, because, you know, to me there are a couple tiers, and the first tier obviously is like the elite, which is Patrick Mahomes, and then right under him has always been Russell Wilson. And I kind of find how it's interesting how it just seems like EA is the only one that really gives Russell Wilson the attention, because Russell Wilson is really, really, really underrated in the NFL. And so the fact that he's the second best quarterback in Madden, in my opinion, is really, really cool. And, you know, that's awesome. I think that they got that really spot on. Now, number three, Lamar Jackson at a 94 overall. You know, I'm actually kind of okay with this. I know that some people aren't because Lamar Jackson's on the cover of Madden, and so, you know, he should have a 99. But when you look at it, like when Patrick Mahomes was on the cover, he wasn't a 99 going into Madden 20. And it's kind of the same thing with Lamar Jackson. Now, obviously, he's one of the younger players. He's only been in the league for the past 3 years, so he really, I think, has to prove himself a little bit more and going into the 21 season, or Madden 21 NFL season, in order to get that 99 overall, because at the moment, I mean, we've seen glimpses, and we know that he's a really, really, really good player, but we actually don't know if he can maintain that high performance for more than just a single season. So I think that 94 for now is a perfect fit for Lamar Jackson. Number four and number five are pretty interesting. So for number four, they have Drew Brees at a 93 overall. Now, for those of you who don't know, Drew Brees is 41 years old, and last season, he definitely didn't look like his younger self in terms of like the way he was passing the ball. He definitely was showing his age a little bit, and so to have him this high up, in the Madden quarterback ratings is kind of interesting, because to me he's not a 93 overall. He's more into the Tom Brady range, where he's a 90, or even Aaron Rodgers ratings where he's an 89. I think 93 is kind of pushing it because, I mean, I understand that Drew Brees is extremely underrated, but, I mean, he is 41 and he is kind of starting to progress a little bit. So I would probably bump that down to a 91. Now, for number 5, Tom Brady, 90 overall. I think that's pretty good. He could be slightly overrated, but overall, I think it's pretty good. I think his throw power in Madden 21 is like 88, 89. So, definitely has a bit of a noodle arm going on there, but it's not terrible. I think that Tom Brady should be at a 90. Not any higher though, because he is, once again, I think he's like 43 now, and he's also starting to show his age, at least from what it looked like last season. Now, obviously, that could have been the New England Patriots offense depriving him of weapons and stuff like that. I know he went through a terrible offensive line last year because they were all injured, so I'm sure that contributed to a little bit to his overall, but overall, I think it is a pretty good spot for Tom Brady to land at a 90. Now, at number 6, we have Aaron Rodgers, who is an 89 overall. And man, so with Aaron Rodgers, the main thing that I have is that, it seems just like Madden 19, he started, I think, like at a 97. And then Madden 20, he goes down to like a 91. He could have been an 89. And then you see here, once again, Aaron Rodgers is an 89. And I'm actually pretty good with this because when you look at Aaron Rodgers' play from the past, I would say, especially last year, but maybe 2 years, Aaron Rodgers is starting to get up there. I think he's like 35, 36, and he's definitely not one of those like elite players like Russell Wilson, but he's still very, very good at what he does. So I think having him at an 89 overall is good. I hope Aaron Rodgers gets better during the season because, once again, he is still one of those really, really good quarterbacks in the league, but an 89, I think, fits pretty well. Now, for number 7, we have Matt Ryan, and he's at an 87 overall. And to be fair, I would actually put Matt Ryan a little bit higher. And that's because I think that Matt Ryan is also pretty underrated. When you look at his statistics from last season and his MVP season, they were pretty much the same. And so to have him like at an 87 when in Madden, I think it was Madden 17, he was at a 92, is a bit different. Now, I understand that the overall and the ratings went down a little bit and EA adjusted them, but Matt Ryan should definitely be up there because he is performing at an extremely high level still, an MVP level, I would argue still, and to have him below a player like Aaron Rodgers, who's starting to go out of his prime, kind of iffy to me. I guess we're going to have to see how Matt Ryan does for the rest of the season, but for now, I would put him at least at an 89 overall. Now, number 8, Deshaun Watson. Wow. Okay. So, Deshaun Watson ends up at an 86 overall. And boy, does this make me upset. Now, understand, I'm not a Texans fan. Alright, I'm a Giants fan. So, it's pretty rough. Deshaun Watson at an 86? Like, the man, I don't know what else he needs to do. I mean, he has been carrying his team every single year. And once again, you rating him under Aaron Rodgers. Let me think here. Deshaun Watson, what did he do last season? He did carry his team, didn't he? What did Aaron Rodgers do? Oh, that's right. He was carried by his defense. Why is that reversed? That's weird. If it was me, I would put Deshaun Watson at like an 89, 90 overall because he is a really, really good player, super agile, super mobile, and he is carrying his team every single year. So, not very happy with the Deshaun Watson overall, but I'm sure Deshaun Watson is going to get his rating boosted while the 2021 season is going on, and we're just going to have to find out later on this year. Now, number 9, Dak Prescott. Okay, so I'm not trying to be biased here, but I would definitely put Dak Prescott under Carson Wentz. Not because he's a Cowboy or anything like that. I just think that Dak Prescott is definitely one of those players that is extremely overrated, and I mean, like with the type of contract he was trying to get and stuff like that. It's like I don't really think he deserves that type of money, and to have him at an 84 overall. Under a quarterback or above a quarterback who is way more consistent than Carson Wentz is definitely interesting. And kind of tying into that, for number 10, Carson Wentz gets an 84 overall. And I would definitely boost that up because Carson Wentz, he's a really good player. I know he gets hurt a lot, but he is more consistent than Dak Prescott, and he's definitely a little bit more skilled than Dak Prescott just right off the bat. So I'd probably put Carson Wentz at like probably 85, 86. But, we'll see how this upcoming season goes once again, because obviously these are just the starter ratings for all these players. But going into everything that's going on next, we're going to go into, I think what it was the speed. Yeah. So the quarterback rating speed, Lamar Jackson, obviously 96 speed. Big fan of that because Lamar Jackson has proven himself. He is so fast. Like, it is insane. Based off the games that I've seen him play in, it is just like, wow. And he definitely plays like that in the Madden 21 beta, and he should. In my opinion, Lamar Jackson should be one of those overpowered players. Now, number 2, Kyler Murray at a 91 overall speed. Yeah, okay. I can see that. He is a really pretty fast player. He's like Russell Wilson. Man, I would maybe boost it down a couple overalls just because we haven't really seen Kyler Murray just run for long distance and burn like a lot of guys. We've seen him get these little, like, I would say he has better acceleration than he does speed. So maybe 91 acceleration, but 91 speed is kind of pushing it. Now, number 3, Taysom Hill with a 90 speed. I like that. That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure if that's fully accurate, but, hey, it's Taysom Hill. I mean, I don't know who doesn't like Taysom Hill, but he is one of those guys that's just so versatile in terms of, like, he can pass the ball, he can play quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, running back, whatever you need him to, he'll get it done. He's got the speed for it. 90 speed is a bit much, but hey, you know what? If it needs to be adjusted, it'll be adjusted. Number 4, Marcus Mariota with the the Las Vegas Raiders now. 88 speed. Pretty good. I mean, obviously he's backing up Derek Carr right now, so I'm just kind of going off of what I've seen from him for the past 2 years, and 88 speed is pretty good. Maybe 89, but that's kind of pushing it. And then obviously the 5th quarterback, which is Tyrod Taylor with 87 speed. Now I'm pretty sure Tyrod is like 31 or 32 years old. He could be younger. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he has 87 speed. I mean, sure, I guess. We haven't really seen him play, though, in the past 2 years. So, for a starter speed, it might be a bit much. I'd rather have it where EA starts with a lower speed and then work its way up. But, I guess we're going to have to find out. Now, for throwing power, we have Josh Allen, 99 throw power. Don't disagree with that. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes, 97. Do disagree with that. I think Patrick Mahomes should also have that 90, probably 98, 99. Now, it could be because Patrick Mahomes has the X factor that makes him throw like 30 extra yards downfield, which is why he has the 97 speed to just kind of balance the ability and his actual throwing power out. But I still think Mahomes should have like at least 98 speed or 98 throw power because he is one of those guys that is just an absolute gunslinger. Now, number 3, we have Matthew Stafford, 94 throw power. Bit underrated, actually. I know Matthew Stafford had a bit of an up and down season last year. They did well until, Detroit kind of fell off a cliff. But Matthew Stafford has always been one of those guys that's been extremely underrated but has a super strong arm. So I would boost that up maybe 1 or 2 overall. Aaron Rodgers, 94 throwing power. Probably would boost that up a couple more overall just because once I know Aaron Rodgers didn't throw a lot of deep balls last season, but he still has that arm talent. So 94 overall is kind of a bit too low for me. Now, number 5, Cam Newton, 93 throw power. Whoa. Okay. Okay, Cam Newton, he's been injured the past couple of years, so to kind of give him 93 throw power at the beginning of the Madden 21 season, I would definitely have that way lower. I know Cam Newton did have a cannon of an arm before all the injuries came in, but after he got injured, his arm turned into a noodle and he could barely throw the ball accurately. So 93 throw power, I would bring that down probably 4 overall, 5 overall. Baker Mayfield, 93 throw power. Don't disagree with that. Baker Mayfield, once again, he is a super talented kid. I think that he's going to take that next step this upcoming year. So 93 throw power, fine with me. Jacob Eason. Now, I actually don't know a lot about Jacob Eason, so I'm not sure how much I can say about his throw power. If EA says it's 93 throw power, I'll go with it. It could be a bit lower because, once again, he is a rookie, and I haven't really heard Jacob Eason to have the strongest arm, but that's just what I've heard. I've obviously never seen any film of what he's done or how, like, with his throwing or whatever. So, I'm not going to judge that too much. Justin Herbert, though, should definitely have better throw power, like maybe 1 or 2 overall. I've seen he's very inconsistent, or at least he was in college, but is still a very, very, very good player. He has a very strong arm, and so probably give him like 94, maybe 93 throw power for me. And then Joe Flacco. Obviously, he was with the Denver Broncos last season, and it wasn't exactly a great season for him. I don't know why he is in the top 10 for throw power. I understand that he's always had a really good arm, but at this point, Joe Flacco is kind of just. I mean, he's a backup for the Jets. I think that's all that needs to be said. Sorry if you're a Jets fan, but he's a backup for the Jets. So I don't really know why they have 92 throw power. I'd probably give him like 89, maybe 90 at this point. And then Lamar Jackson, 92 throw power. And it's interesting with Lamar Jackson because when you look at him initially, you think of him as a mobile quarterback who only runs. He's not the most accurate quarterback. But when you look from last season to the season before, he definitely took a huge stride in accuracy. And he has kind of that sneaky throw power that always kind of takes me by surprise because when he throws it deep, it is an absolute rocket. And so 92 throw power, I think, is actually pretty good for Lamar Jackson. I definitely am curious to see how it escalates or changes throughout the 2021 season. Anyway, guys, so that's all I really have for you guys today in terms of the Madden 21 quarterback ratings and stuff like that. Overall, they're pretty good. I would probably give it, if I could grade it, like a B plus, because there are, once again, some things that kind of EA didn't get exactly right, but for the most part, they did a pretty good job on it. Now, in terms of how it's going to play in the game, we're going to have to find that out. I'm sure that it's going to be similar to Madden 20, but, you never know. So, if you guys like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe because it really helps out the channel. We're trying to get to 30 subscribers. But anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Peace.